game one of our Vail tournament. We're super stoked to be here. Nice that it's not such an early game. We're playing against Lafayette. We did play against them in the Pio Classic, and we play against them today. Our entire team is here. Hunter will be in net for this first game, and we're stoked. We'll get kicked off here in just a second. Here's our starting line for the day. We've got Seb and Jack. Seb takes the face-off. Jack charges after it. He gets it over to Effie. Lafayette takes over, takes it behind their own net with great pressure from Seb. Jack gets a piece of this, and Effie comes in to finish it off. Jack takes it into zone. Jack's shot is saved by Lafayette. One shot, one save. Oliver puts a shot in from the blue line. Gets into a lot of traffic and deflected off the bodies of Lafayette. Oliver grabs this one, gets it over to Effie, and now Jack with the pressure. Lafayette takes over, gets it into zone. That was Seb up the center with the speed. The shot goes off the body of a Lafayette player, which knocks it out of zone, which gives him a chance to kind of set stuff up again. Willie passes to Duncan. Porter with the speed there. Porter goes in fast to disrupt that behind the net. Duncan steals the puck from the Lafayette player before he gets knocked over. He's got Chuck at the net. Shot goes through and it gets wide of the net. And then right in front of the net by Chuck, saved by Lafayette. Duncan chasing this one, but hoping for an icing call first, but does not receive it. Willie goes to the net. All right, Chuck here. Gets knocked over. He puts his shot, goes wide, but he's not shot from his knees. Porter grabs that thing before it clears, knocks it back in. Chuck is back up. Great job there by Richie Popoff. He just steals this puck, puts it back into zone. He centers it, but there's no one there just yet, but his Lafayette player knocked it away. Richie goes down in the corner. Matthias comes back there to help him out, and Richie goes to the net. Gus in the far corner as well. Now centers and puts a shot, saved by Lafayette. Whoa! Now Matthias takes an elbow to the face. No call on that one. Lafayette comes in, but Emmerich decides to put an end to that madness. Here comes now up the center. And now we have a call. Oh, we got a player down. I can't see who it is. It's a Lafayette player. All right, that was player number 51. He's back up. We'll keep an eye on to see if he gets back on the ice. All right, 11:55 left in the first, and we'll start off again. Little face-off confusion there now, and Emmerich will have had it. Emmerich knocks that puck away, forces Lafayette to regroup. Now's got it up the center. He clears the zone. He's got it, and he's got Gus with him. Gus centers it back to now. Lafayette takes over. Oliver on the far boards is going to control this one. He clears the zone. Richie tries to charge and steal the puck. He's got to get on sides, but he doesn't, so it's offsides. Seb takes the face off and then ends up back with the puck again. Seb into zone. He's trying to center it. He's still got it. He puts a shot into a lot of traffic off the body of a Lafayette player. Secondary shot off a couple of bodies. Player doesn't have his stick, but a different player comes out with the puck. And we got an offsides forced by Oliver. All right, Seb at center wins that face-off, gets it over to Jack. Seb hangs onto this thing, even though there's kids flying everywhere. He puts a shot on off a couple of bodies. We don't have a defensive player because we had a quick line change, but now Willie's in there. He'll take it behind the net and not pass it in front of the net, but he does, and he passes to Jack. Jack gets it into zone, and Porter's there with him. Porter with the pressure. Now Jack steals this puck. That's Brody on the far corner. Now Porter's got it behind the net. He's looking to center it or pass it. Okay, that gets to Jack. Pass is kind of hard, so he wasn't able to control it. Porter and now knocks this in, and we regroup with a line change. Willie holds it in at the blue line. Now trying to turn it around. He gets it to Porter. Porter does a great pass. Porter with the good pressure in the corner there. I know you couldn't see, but I could. Gets it to Brody. Brody's shot saved by Lafayette. Chuck steals this puck, centers it to Porter. Back to Chuck and Porter. A lot of activity right in front of the net there, but Lafayette comes out with the puck. Chuck steals it again. He passes up ice to Brody, but now the puck is just sitting there. Lafayette grabs it. Gus comes in fast, gets his body in front of that player. Shot comes around off the crossbar / Hunter's leg. Emmerich around to Gus. Someone doesn't have a stick. Shot goes through to Hunter, save. Emmerich around to Gus. I don't know whose stick that is because everybody has a stick. So whoever's stick that is left the ice without their stick. Oh, we're going to have an offsides here. Oh, they waved it off. Richie hustled across to save that offsides. All right, Oliver on the far side. He'll take this behind the net. And he will not pass in front of the net. He passes to Matthias. Matthias is able to clear the zone. Richie over there with him. Lafayette's pass. They're setting up. Gus with great pressure there. Richie comes out with this puck. He's got to wait for everyone to get on sides. Meanwhile, Lafayette takes over. Lafayette's shot saved by Hunter. Rebound saved by Hunter. And they kill the play. I think the net is off. Yep, the net was off. Nice saves by Hunter there. So tournament rules are that the clock will run for both the first periods. It'll be a run clock, which means no stopping. And then in the third periods, they will do stop clock unless the point differential is more than 4 points. I'll explain it more as we go. All right, there goes Seb. Seb in the zone. Seb's shot goes wide of the net. Duncan grabs it back. And now Jack is going to be racing to this one. And actually, Willie got a chunk of it at the blue line. Effie tries to put a shot on, too much traffic, but Effie gets it back again. Lafayette tries to clear the zone, but Jack doesn't let it happen. Jack puts a slap from the blue, saved by Lafayette. Seb, our enforcer, decides to disrupt this. And the puck comes slowly out of zone. Porter comes in with great pressure. Look how fast Porter is. Oh! But he's so fast and he goes face first into the boards. He'll shake that one off. I think he was going faster than even he expected to be going. Chuck goes into zone to chase this one down. Porter and Now disrupt that, knock it away. Now chase it. We've got 5 minutes left in this first period now. Now gets it to Brody. Brody in the zone. He centers it, but Porter's not as far ahead as he thought. Porter puts a shot on, saved by Lafayette. Charlie steals the puck for a minute, gets it over to Now. Now puts a shot from the blue, knocked away by the defense. Brody's in the corner now. It gets centered, but not to the right spot. Now and Oliver on the back check here. Lafayette loses their footing. Chuck's got it. Oliver in the far corner. Passes to Porter. Passes to Brody. Brody dumps it, but now everybody's turned around. Nobody chases it. We have a full line change at a not ideal time. All right, Matthias on the far side.
5-shot DU.
We have 5 shots for DU to 2 shots to Lafayette. Richie with the pressure here. Lafayette turns it around. Emmerich gets a chunk of this one and gets it to Gus. And it goes into zone with Richie, Matthias, Gus, and we have Emmerich and Duncan on defense. That goes to Duncan, who turns it around. Richie finishes it. Matthias, nice grab. Good sense of space for him. I hope you got to see Gus trip over Emmerich there. That was fun. Duncan puts a shot, saved by Lafayette. That'll be our 6th shot. 3 minutes left in this period. Seb at center takes the face off. Jack with the pressure. It goes back to Now, who throws a shot just wide of the net from the blue. Seb back to Willie. Goes off the skate and comes out of zone. Now up the center. Now fancy skating. Hangs on to this thing. Effie's going to grab this. Effie and Jack are the ones in that corner back there. Seb, the enforcer, comes in to help. Nice reach by Now there. Puts out his long arm and stops that thing from going out of zone. Jack goes behind the net. Good pressure. Effie will be the first of this one. Goes back to Willie. Willie dumps it back in. Effie again, back to Jack. Up the boards to Willie. Willie to Jack, kind of. We had a good opportunity there, but we had a half a line change. Willie will grab this one. He's going to go around to Now on the far side. Jack trips over the blue line. Now up the center. He's got Seb with him. Now's shot. Oh, saved by Lafayette. That was a great shot. Lafayette goes up and over the hedge. Oliver to Porter. Porter's shot gets deflected, and it's offsides by Lafayette. All right, 45 seconds left in this period. 7 shots from DU to 2 from Lafayette. Duncan up the center. Over to Chuck. Chuck shot off the body of a Lafayette player. Brody passes back to Porter. Porter's got Chuck at center. He can get it there. He knocked back to Oliver, but it comes out of zone. Oliver to Duncan. It's going to be, oh, that was so good. That was almost offsides, but Brody stopped that from being offsides. It would have been intentional as well. That's going to take us to the end of this period. All right, we're back for the second period here. Now tried to make something fancy happen. He came out with the puck still. Nice pass, way up ice to Gus. Richie goes to the net. Gus tries to center to him, but it gets disrupted by Lafayette. Gus on the far side trips over the ref, which is crap. Richie behind the net. If he could center it, he's got Matthias right there. He goes to Now. Now shot, nice glove save. Oh! Now takes a late, Matthias takes a late hit right in front of the net. How does he even calling a late hit, but a late hit from behind, which is a penalty for 2 reasons, but they didn't call it. All right, Brody behind the net. He's got Seb with him. This comes back to Emmerich. Back to Seb. Seb centers it. Oh, it went in! Oh my God! He didn't even know it was a shot. It wasn't. He was just centering it, but it took some weird turns, and Seb scores from the blue line. We go up 1-0 with 13:30 left in the first. That puck must have hit a patch of ice. It wasn't deflected or touched, but it did change directions. Wow, lucky break for DU, and we will take it. We are pumped. Gus puts a mean shot in. Doesn't quite make it. Duncan, all the volume is turned up here. The pressure's turned up here. Richie's shot goes wide of the net. Duncan knocks it back in. Gus is going to go grab this thing. Gus from the ground, still fighting for it. Lafayette finally clears the zone, but Duncan's going to grab this, turn it around, and Emmerich's going to finish the job. Pass goes to Matthias. That player doesn't have a stick, so he's just going to kick people. Gus steals the puck from behind the net. He's got Richie at center. We got a little bit of a trip there that didn't get called. Yeah, keep dumping those shots, and Gus rips a shot right before he jumps over the gate there. Woo! Porter rips a shot. Everybody wants their chance now. I'm for it. Great pressure by Brody there. Forces a pass that they didn't really want to take. Hunter makes sure that it goes to Willie. Willie to Porter. Porter tries to clear the zone and does. This pass is going Chuck's direction. He accidentally knocks it the other direction, but that's all right. He'll get it back. Nope, he doesn't. Lafayette's shot goes wide of the net. I can see that it's blurry, but I can't fix it. Now clears the zone. And then he comes in with a lot of pressure. Nice job now. He steals this puck. His shot, goes over the net. That would have been a cool thing. He's going to center this looking for Porter now. Now wants to score today, and he's going to. Brody on the far boards. Chuck with the pressure. They passed right between his feet. Oliver holds it in. Back to Charlie. Seb just kind of overskates it just a little bit. Nice reach there by Emmerich. Seb on the far side, looking to center this thing. He's got Chuck at the net. The Lafayette comes out with it. Oh, nice! Long arm of Emmerich. It didn't look offsides to me, but I could see why a ref might have thought it was. Emmerich got the assist on Seb's score earlier. Also, there's some discussion as to whether or not the Lafayette coach is in costume or if that's just the orange suit that he wears to these games. We'll have to take a vote and find out from you guys. I don't know what the costume is, but it's a very bright orange suit. Oliver's pass to Emmerich. Emmerich to Seb. Seb's shot saved by Lafayette. Back to Oliver. He's got to get everyone on sides. He does. He passes to Emmerich. Emmerich's pass got deflected by Lafayette. Back to Oliver again. Oliver's got some open players. Nice. He passes to Seb. Seb gets a shot from the blue. Nice shot and a nice save by Lafayette. That's our 11th shot on net. They still have 2. Richie takes the face off. Now back to Now. Now's shot goes, wow. Really high, takes a strange bounce. Huge opportunity for us there because it landed right in front of the net. But Lafayette came out with it. Oh, Now on the back check, but he trips. Shot, oh, goes in. So now we got a tie game 1-1 with 8:30 left in the second. Brody at center gets his face off, gets it back to Willie. Lafayette gets another shot off, but it goes off the body of either Porter or Duncan. I can't really tell who. Brody with the disruption there. Lafayette's shot saved by Hunter. We're waiting for a whistle. Brody even scooted it to him, and there was still no whistle. Porter with a good rush there. Allows this puck to come out of zone. Chuck took a hard shot and goes down. Lafayette's cheering for it. Charlie is not cheering for it. He's having a hard time getting up. We're going to have a penalty knee. Chuck is hurting. His elbow or something. Not seen a penalty on that. Must have been a clean hit. I didn't see it. Our team will not put up with Charlie getting hurt, so we'll see what happens here, except that offsides. All right, Emmerich gets this over to Jack. Back to Emmerich. Emmerich still. Emmerich dumps it into zone. Seb gets there fast. Gets it over to Effie. Effie to Oliver. Oliver takes a shot. Oh, it's just wide of the net. Seb's got it on the far side. Seb, fancy moves. Shot goes high in the net. Just coming back to Oliver. Oliver centers it, but it gets knocked away. Lafayette comes out with the puck. Oliver to Seb. Seb into zone. They are all over Seb, but he's still got the puck. There's 3 kids covering him. Oliver rips it back into zone. Oh, and gets it right to Jack in front of the net. Jack can't quite hang on. Back to Seb. Seb into a lot of traffic. Emmerich, nice job. Holds it in, saved by Lafayette. Seb and Jack go to it, and they run into each other. I know you couldn't see that, but I could. Effie stops the breakaway before they can get it into zone. Emmerich's going to take this thing behind the net. He shakes off his coverage. Goes back around behind the net. And connects with Effie, but it actually ends up as an icing. So we'll line up back in front of Hunter. Shot kicked away by Hunter. Richie. It's offsides deal. Now with the hard battle, Richie comes in to help him out and they're able to free this thing. Matthias in now against these boards. Willie passes to Matthias and is able to clear the zone. Gus grabs it. He's got Richie with him. Lafayette just lifts Gus's stick, and there's really nothing he can do about that. He's still in there battling. Richie comes to help out. We got Matthias at the net, or was at the net. Now he's back-centered. Oh, he can't quite get a piece of that puck. Lafayette comes out with it. Great coverage by Matthias. Gus is pinned on the far boards, which allows now to grab this thing and clear the zone hard. We're going to have an icing call here. Duncan tries hard to get there. That was great effort by Duncan to get there before the icing, but he couldn't quite get there. Let's see, I think we have Brody at center. I can't really see that well. Yeah, Brody at center. Pass goes around to Porter. And Duncan on the far side. Oliver behind the net. He passes back to Porter before he gets leveled. Porter, oh, that's a hard collision. Duncan on the far side, looking to clear this thing. And there it is. Great pressure by Porter. Porter had his Wheaties this morning. He is fast today. There's Porter again at mid-ice. Back to Porter now. Brody, oh, it's got to come out of zone. Oh. Just a miscommunication between those two offensive players. They'll work it out. Little love. Effie with the pressure. Back to Oliver. Who gets it to Jack. Jack in the zone. Lafayette comes out with it. Emmerich on the back check here. Forces the shot. He wasn't quite ready to take. Hunter makes the save. Oliver in the far corner. Seb up the center. Oh, I hate that he does that, but he does hang on to it, so that's good. Seb with the wheels. At the last minute, Lafayette knocks it away. Duncan on the far side. Duncan's shot. Oh, it looked like it was in, but it actually hit the outside of the net. But he's got his own rebound there, which is always impressive to me. We're going to have an icing against Lafayette with 30 seconds left in this period. Since it's a run clock, we'll probably run out of time before this next play gets off. shot with 8 seconds. Duncan centers this thing trying to connect with Seb. Seb can't quite grab it. 1 second left, so we'll go to the end of this period. Lafayette's closing the gap on shots. DU has 14 and Lafayette has 8. We'll try to get a heck ton more in the third period here. Richie takes the face off. Emmerich up the boards. We're going to have an icing. It's coming right back. We'll line it back in front of Hunter. Emmerich is going to take this thing behind the net. He turns it around. That's up to Gus. Gus to Richie. Richie with the speed. Richie's shot is saved by Lafayette. Richie still got it. Nice pass to Gus. Oh, Gus can't get a full piece of that puck on his first attempt. Coming back Oliver's direction. Oliver lifts the stick of the Lafayette player. And then Oliver blocks the shot. I think it is ankle, and I'm guessing that didn't feel great. Icing against DU. All right, there goes Seb in the center. He's got Jack going with him. He's still got it. He passes. Well, it came back to him. He passed to Brody, and then it came back to him. Centers to Seb. Seb's shot didn't quite get there. Actually, that wasn't Seb. That was Mal. Jack behind the net. Oh. That was Seb. Seb's shot goes wide in the net. Duncan up and around. Jack is probably going to get there first. He's got Now with him. He tips it back to Seb. Back to Jack. Jack, can't get the shot off. They lifted his stick. Brody. Seb's shot goes wide of the net. Oh, it's just sitting there. Brody turns around and does a shot. Doesn't go in. Jack gets a rebound. Lafayette makes the save. Nice shots. Duncan's shot. Whoa, nice save, and it's right there, and they keep chipping at it. And it finally goes in! I think that was Porter that knocked that one in. No, Richie Popoff, maybe from Porter. We'll look that up on game sheets. Nice job. We go up 2-1 with 12:57. Effie comes out with this puck from the Richie's faceoff. Porter with the pressure here. Lafayette offsides. They know they're bummed about that one because that was a good scoring drive for them, but nope. Effie with the pressure here, gets it to Porter. Porter clears the zone. Lafayette knocks it back in. Offsides. So that was our 19th shot to their 8th. Emmerich stops the 9th shot from happening. Richie, the speed, he gets there so fast, makes it so there's no icing. He centers it to Porter. Porter's chipping at it. Oh, and then Porter gets pushed, but we got a whistle. Nice job by Porter there. He played right through that whistle. Seb takes the face off. He's still got it. Back to Emmerich. Emmerich's shot goes in from the blue line. Seb to Emmerich. We go up 3-1 with 12 left in this game. Duncan dumps it into zone. Emmerich's going to collect this one, but everyone's got to get on sides before he can do anything with it. Emmerich, nice pass to Seb. Seb into zone. He's got Jack with him. It's coming Duncan's way now. Shot maybe deflected by Hunter. I couldn't really tell if he got it or it was just wide. Duncan, nice job. He forces a pass. Oh man, that puck was sitting right in the corner there. But under no circumstances was Hunter lifting his foot. He's calling it not in. I saw him inch it, but I don't think it was in. But nice job by Hunter. Richie takes the face off. Oliver chasing it behind the net. They center. Nice save by Hunter. A good backup pressure from Duncan on that one. Richie at center as the ref is trying hard to back off the other DU players. They're not interested in backing off. Oh, Lafayette centers it, but they missed the pass, fortunately. Great pressure there by Brody. He's coming Effie's way. Shot, so nice, commanding save by Hunter. Seb at center to take that face off. Goes back to Willie and Matthias. Oh, nice job by Seb there. Loses his stick in the meantime, but and then he grabs his stick and goes over the heads of the Lafayette players and puts a shot on net. Oh, just wide of the net, but they waved off the icing. Seb, that was impressive. That was cool. This is coming Emmerich's way. Oh, he hits Seb in the heel. And Seb just shakes it off. Gus. Seb, shot saved by Lafayette. Emmerich on the far boards. He knocks it around to Duncan. Duncan up and over. Jack will chase this one down. Porter's at the net. Oh! Back to Emmerich. Emmerich's shot saved by Lafayette. A nice shot. Emmerich again behind the net. Brody on the chase. Brody still got it. Brody still got it. He puts a shot saved by Lafayette. And a late whistle on that one leads to some pushing and shoving in front of the net. So they're doing, like I said before, stop clock on this period, which means they stop the clock every time there's a penalty or the goalie stops the play, unless there's a 4-point differential, which there's not yet. Duncan to Brody, Brody to Jack. Jack's shot gets deflected. Jack with the great pressure here. Brody comes in to help him out. Porter hangs back a little bit and just decides to hit somebody, which I support. All right, Brody behind the net, looking to connect with Duncan. Now stops that from being a shot. Jack has it. He passes to Brody. There's 4 guys covering Brody, so Jack comes in and takes this puck. Shot saved by Lafayette. Brody puts another shot back behind. He's giving Jack another chance. Jack's shot! Oh! And save. That was a cool shot from the side and a nice save by Lafayette. Richie at center to Chuck. Chuck whips a shot, wide of the net. Oliver gonna grab this thing. Oliver gets it twice. Effie on the far boards, out of zone, and hits the maybe in costume, maybe not in costume coach. Now grabs this one. He's got Oliver with him. Fancy skating, loses his coverage. He passes up ice to Chuck, and that puck comes my direction. Warren G was trying to be the first to this, but he gets beat by Scott. That's okay. Richie at center takes the face off. Charlie with the pressure. He forces them all the way into their own territory. Effie, great coverage. Emmerich back to Richie. Richie, Chuck, and Effie get into zone. Richie centers it, but he can't quite get enough of it. Willie knocks it over to Emmerich. Emmerich knocks it into zone. coming back to Emmerich here. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Chuck. Richie's shot goes wide of the net. Richie's going to get this one back, I think. Oh! Lily gets there first. Hunter was ready to pass it to him, but didn't need to. Effie to Emmerich. Emmerich up the boards, clears the zone. Richie's going to be first to it. Richie's shot is in! Woo! We go up 4-1 with 7 left in this game. Yeah, that was Emmerich to Richie Popoff. Seb takes the face off. Brody had it for a second. Seb clears the zone. Over to Gus. Comes just a little bit out of zone. We got an offsides DU. So for April's employees watching from work today, offsides is when the puck, and when a player beats the puck across the blue line. The puck has to be first across that blue line. Seb hanging on here, but it's going to come out of zone. Now and Duncan. Duncan knocks it back into zone. Gus is going to chase this thing down. Gus back to now. Oh, Seb got it first. Fancy skating by Seb. Duncan disrupts this here. I know you guys are tilted. Got a pile up in the far corner, including now. Gus clears the zone. They're going to call it icing. Oh, they waved it off because Lafayette had a chance to get it. Oh, man. Talk about chances. Goalie came out of the net, and Seb had a chance there to get it, but he couldn't quite get it onto the open net. Oh, man. Hunter tries to clear the zone and ends up instead with a puck to the face of a Lafayette player. Gus with the good pressure right down in front of us. Now to Effie. And it comes out of zone again. Lafayette takes over. Jack comes in off the board, off the bench. Turns this thing around. There's a penalty coming against us. I don't know what it is. Tripping, I think, on Emmerich. We'll look that up. All right, 2-minute penalty against Emmerich starts now with 5 minutes left in this game. Seb is the player right in front of us. He's able to clear the zone. But Duncan, or Richie loses his footing. But now Richie's got his footing. Willie knocks this one away. We got an offsides that's not called. Seb out of bounds, and that puck will live there forever, I think. Richie takes the face off, ends up as a shot on net, saved by Hunter. Oh! So much happened, but I guess the end of the story Duncan that had to get into the net to make that save. Was that Duncan in there? Oh man, we'll look back at that one. That was cool. That was great teamwork and really smart hockeying. Seb on the far boards. Shot, save, glove snatch by Hunter. And unfortunately, Duncan joins Emmerich in the penalty box. So we got 5-on-3 hockey, which we don't really want. 4-1 with 4 minutes left in this game. We got a double penalty. They called roughing. Brody deflects this shot. Lafayette setting up. Nice save by Hunter! Timeout called by Lafayette. All right, here we are back in the timeout. We got 5-on-3 hockey. But we're playing it cool. We did not chase this puck down. We're really just playing defense for at least the next 20 seconds. Shot saved by Hunter. Oh, and Porter throws a punch. He doesn't like it when they rush his goalie like that at all. Seb, he clears the zone now with the pressure. Porter and Seb just staying on defense here. Now grabs this. He's going to take it all the way in and probably kill one of those penalties. Emmerich comes off the bench. Shot. Beautiful save by Hunter. We got 1:04 left on our second penalty. 3 minutes left in the game. 4-1 DU. Seb at center. He gets it back to Emmerich. Emmerich up and around to Jack. That's going to clear the zone as Seb chases it. Oh, Lafayette center is trying to get this shot off, but we got great coverage by Seb and Emmerich. And then a huge save again by Hunter. Nice job. A beautiful shot and a great save. Seb takes the face off. Lafayette trying to make something happen here. We got 30 seconds left in our penalty. Emmerich doesn't want a penalty, but he's getting one. So Emmerich is going to go back to the box as soon as we touch this puck. Lafayette pulls their goalie, get a second additional player out. Emmerich missed Duncan, so he's going to join him in the box for the last 14 seconds of Duncan's penalty for another 2-minute penalty with 2 minutes left in the game. So that'll take him basically to the end of the game in there. We got an empty net, so we've got 6-on-3 hockey going for Lafayette. All right, Duncan is off the bench, so now we got 6-on-4. Lafayette shot saved by Hunter. Now's got it. Tries to clear the zone, and he does. Offsides. Richie at center. We still have an empty net for Lafayette, so he's got 6-on-4 for the last minute and a half. Richie's going to grab this thing. Nope, back to Duncan. Or, I'm sorry, Seb. Porter's going to chase us on the far side. Porter clears the zone. Richie turns around fast. Come on, Richie. Richie's shot goes in. It's going to be Porter to Richie. We're going to go up 5-1, which is going to make this a run clock for the last minute of the game. We had too many players for a second, so Richie leaves the ice. Brody takes the face off. Porter's going to grab this one. He just got a point for an assist on this. Offsides and a shot, but still saved, but it wouldn't have counted. Brody took that face off. Now Jack with the pressure. They did put their goalie back in. We got a run clock for 36 more seconds. We'll get 7 seconds of a full player when this penalty ends in 19 seconds. Puck into the neutral zone. Great pressure by Brody here. Back to Jack. Jack has to wait while Brody gets on sides, and he does. 13 seconds left. Nice long reach by Porter. Porter's just killing the clock. I support that. There we go. We win the first game of this tournament, 5-1.